Hello everyone. I'm going to do a little project today in what I'm calling the median garden that is new this year. So I planted some grasses yesterday and one I had planted way earlier in the year and it's not quite the same as the other two, and I would like it to be a little bit farther back. Now this time of year probably isn't super ideal to move things, but I'm impatient, so it's gonna happen today. And then the other thing that I'm going to do is plant some white irises that were from my great grandma's garden. So those will be going next to some blue or purple irises that I planted earlier. So I'll give you a view of what we're gonna do here. So this is the grass that's going to get moved a little bit farther back. So these are dahlias here that I just had planted as overflow earlier in the year. They really are loving their life here, so I'm probably going to plant some more next year there. But this guy needs to get moved back just a little bit here. So those are the purple irises next to the catmint. So you can see down here, this grass is a little bit farther back. I should probably also say that this whole area is 3 sections, and all the plants repeat because I like a more formal garden, and that is more appealing to me to do it that way. So I just need to move that grass back a little bit to match the others, and then I'm going to be moving those iris. So here we go. Okay, so I was going to show you guys the parts of the iris so you know how to plant it and how deep, because that is really important for blooming. So I dug up one and I'll show it to you now. So this is what it looks like. This is usually the old part here, and they grow outwards like this. So it's got roots coming everywhere. You can see the most roots are in the back here, and the new growth is already pushing out the back here. So when you plant, you only want to barely cover it. So I think a lot of people say that you want to plant like half of the rhizome, which is this like tuberous part here. So it's only up to here. Otherwise they won't bloom because they have to push out so far. So when you transplant these, you can cut here and just plant these little parts. I'll probably plant this whole thing because I have lots of space out in my garden, but then you also are going to want to cut the fans down because otherwise they're going to be trying to put out energy to keep all of this green alive. So cut these down, plant it. You can divide them a little bit if you want to. So all right, let's get to it. Hopefully you can see all this. So take a small one here. So got my roots, my rhizome. I'm going to trim these off so that it promotes root growth and not trying to keep the whole thing alive. So ideally you're going to want to spread those out in the hole here. So I'm just going to kind of stack mine around here first. Put some fertilizer in my foam. Alright, so now we don't want to bury the rhizomes, so I'm going to kind of try to get these going a little bit. Then I kind of just bounce them up and down so that the dirt goes down around the roots. So this area here, I'm always going to do annuals in the front here. And then I have these leatrice that are purple, that are a native plant, and they put on an awesome show and the pollinators love them. And then I have iris all in between. So this area was part of the reclaimed more recently reclaimed landscaping. So I'm put some white irises in here. And I'm going to go grab some from the back. I have some more leishers back there. The irises go from medium purple, light purple, and then we'll have the white here. Okay, so here's what those look like. They have like a little tuber down here, and they send shoots up. Here's, you can see, just a little guy. So we'll plant all these, and hopefully they come back up next spring. Okay, so hopefully our little addition here will fit in good next year. Thanks for joining.